You're inside another edition of the Voice of Victory Lane with Kip Thompson. And we are gearing up for a great weekend inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. The Carolina Bull Ring will no doubt be the place to be this weekend as we welcome the super late models of the Carolina Clash Series back to Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Here joining me tonight is a good friend of mine, Series Director Joey Chapman. Hey, Joey, good to see you, man. Welcome to the show.
Good to see you, man. Glad to be here.
All right, Joey, before we get started, we do want to take just a moment to thank our series sponsor, Raging Rooster Catering. The Roosters all-purpose seasoning, man, this stuff is the greatest stuff known to man. Do your grilling, sprinkle a little of this on whatever you're cooking at the end, and it'll take your cooking right to the top just like it has mine. Raging Rooster Catering out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Tony and Bobby Jackson, great friends of mine, and we are tickled to death to have them as our show sponsor for the Voice of Victory Lane show. All right, coming up this weekend, actually, Joey, from an earlier conversation today that you and I had, we're marking history with the Carolina Clash. This is the 75th trip to the Fayetteville Motor Speedway this weekend for you guys.
Yes, sir, it is. It all started back, I think it was like June the 10th of 2000 was the very first race at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the Carolina Clash Series. And through all the years, we've had a good standing tradition with all the promoters at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, and because of that, this is the 75th Clash race at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. So I'd like to thank all the promoters that were in the past, and Dave Mitchell, who's currently doing it, who has kept us involved in that part of the country and allowing us to come and be a part of Fayetteville Motor Speedway.
Well, not only, if we really want to go deep into history, 75th trip to Fayetteville Motor Speedway, I think overall, this is like race number 381 for the Carolina Clash.
Yeah, that's correct. We have a great announcer in Mark Huey. He's also a great historian of the series, and he right up where Larry Long stopped with all the history. And because of Larry and Mark, we've able to track all of that stuff. And I had a great conversation with Mark, so 381 races in the Carolina Clash history. So many people forget that the Clash has been around for 23 years. That's a long time to be doing anything. So because of what Larry Lee put in place and Marion Limbaugh has taken over, it's just allowed us 23 great years. And it's hard to believe that I've been involved with the Clash for 13 years.
Well, you're telling your age now, Joey.
That's okay. Old or dead's the only options we have, and I'm okay with old.
That's you're right about that. And I guess as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about the weekend, man. I'm sporting my Carolina Clash Super Late Model Dirt Series swag for the show tonight. I know that people can pick up T-shirts, and you guys got other things at your trailer for sure. I know, right?
Yes, sir. I just picked up some new T-shirts today. Got some new colors. Got this white that we haven't had. Got a red. You're sporting a blue. We got several different colors and designs. We'll have all that available this weekend at Fayetteville Motor Speedway.
Well, we are looking for a great weekend. We got rained out last weekend, Joey, as you know. And so, man, I know I am, and a lot of the fans, the drivers, the teams, everybody is just itching, man, to get right back into the Carolina Bull Ring. And it's always a great show with you guys. Good quality cars, good quality drivers. And not only do you talk about how long the series has been together, you've got a really good following that a lot of drivers have been with you for a long, long time.
Yes, sir. A lot of guys, Ricky Weeks, he's retired, but you take Rambo and Jeff Smith and some of these guys, I didn't realize until I looked back through the history that Luke Roffers, who has kind of moved on, he had as many wins at Fayetteville as he has. In his short career with the Clash, he racked up 5 wins at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. That's pretty impressive against the competition that he had to race against. And, Rambo is the all-time leader in the Clash Series in all-time wins and at Fayetteville Motor Speedway also. I spoke with him. He's coming this weekend. He's chasing another championship. We have a lot of new guys. You got John Price and Mike Huey. You got some guys that's come along and jumped on board. And those are the kinds of things that have really made us strong. I had a great conversation with Patrick Parton, Gray's father, today. Gray has stepped up to the super late model stuff and followed a bunch of our races this year. And John Price the same way. And those are the guys that we need following the series. You need those younger guys coming along and you need those older guys still battling with them and making them live hard, but also showing them a way, to be good racers and to represent themselves well.
Well, I know without a doubt we are looking forward, as always, to having you guys back at the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. And in just a few moments, we're going to go into talking about maybe some of the drivers that we know for sure that may be coming this weekend, and also talking about some things coming up. But right now, we're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsor. Tonight's show is being sponsored by Raging Rooster Catering out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. We cater any event, big or small, weddings, holiday events, and festivals. Call us today, 910-237-4565. Follow us on Facebook at Raging Rooster Catering. We invite you to come get you some. Okay, now we're back live here on Voice of Victory Lane with Kip Thompson, with my guest tonight, the series director for the Carolina Clash Super Late Model Dirt Series, Joey Chapman. Again, the Carolina Clash will be in action this weekend inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Okay, Joey, so now let's talk about some of the guys that we know are coming and maybe some possibilities of drivers that are coming.
Yes, sir. I've spoken with a lot of drivers this weekend. Some local guys in that area that's going to be there. I've spoken with Willie Milliken, Michael Rouse, Christian Thomas. They're all going to be there on Saturday. It's good to have those guys there. The last time we were there, Michael actually sat on the front row. So, he had a really fast race car and got caught up with a slower car and kind of ruined his night. Ethan Wilson. Ethan Wilson's going to make his debut this Saturday in Norman Nichols' car again. I know he drove some for Norman in the past. I've spoken with Ethan, and they're all geared up and ready to go. Obviously we're going to have Rambo. We're going to have Adam Yarborough. John Price is coming. Gray Parton, who I mentioned earlier in the show. They're all going to be there. Mike Huey, the defending Rookie of the Year from last year. I think he's currently third in the points. David Yandel. Those guys are just so awesome. You guys like David Yandel. In 4 years, David Yandel has not missed a Carolina Clash race.
Man, that's outstanding.
That is great, and that is what makes our series strong, because we have those people who are willing to support us along with the racetracks, like Dave Mitchell at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, and.
We're super excited about having you guys come. It's always great, for any racetrack, whatever. If I get to run up with Joey Chapman, man, it's always there's going to be some laughing going on. We talk about old times because we've been around this thing together for such a long time. But for this weekend, man, we are definitely, without a doubt, looking forward to having you guys there. But also want to touch on you guys coming back again, September the 24th. September 24th for the second annual Big C Memorial. Man, what a great event we had at the first Big C Memorial last year. And I look for it to be a repeat, if not better, this coming year.
Yes, sir. Me too. I've got a few little special things in the works. And thanks to Dave Mitchell, who prompted this and got it started. He wants to make it an annual tradition in Fayetteville. He wants the Clash to be involved with it. And most people who know me know my history with Carlton Lamb. So it really is a special deal for me personally and for the Clash.
Well, no doubt we will definitely get together again, and we will do a little promotional type video for the second annual Big C Memorial inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway with the Carolina Clash Super Late Model Dirt Series, and that's going to be going down September the 24th. But again, this weekend, if you're making plans, please come to the Fayetteville Motor Speedway. It's going to be a great night of racing. We're going to kick things off on Friday night. Going to be an open practice. Some guys want to come out and turn some laps. You're welcome to do that. You can follow that information on the Fayetteville Motor Speedway Facebook page, the times and when all of that's going to be getting started. We invite you to come down and just, spend the weekend. Come to Fayetteville, North Carolina, because the Carolina Clash Super Late Model Dirt Series are going to be in action. And it's going to be a great evening. We've also got some support classes there. So it's just going to be a great night of racing. We've had rain. It looks like now, knock on wood, the forecast looks like it's going to be clear. We're going to be doing some ground pounding, dirt slinging action inside the Carolina Bull Ring. Joey Chapman, man, thanks for taking time to let's talk a little bit about what's going on, who's coming this weekend. And I look forward to seeing you Saturday night, my friend.
Yes, sir. Look forward to it, man. Be there bright and early and looking for a great night.
All right, folks, you've been inside another edition of Voice of Victory Lane with Kip Thompson. I'm a good friend, Joey Chapman, here tonight, the director for the Carolina Clash Super Late Model Dirt Series. It's going to be a great night. again, Fayetteville Motor Speedway, just off of Interstate I-95, off of Doc Bennett Road. I think the drivers' meeting is going to be somewhere around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and hot laps will follow thereafter. And who knows? Might get lucky enough again to be along with the Carolina Clash and do the Buffalo Bar and Grill Fast Time Award for you guys down in Victory Lane, if that's okay, Joey.
Yes, sir. Look, yes, you signed up, man. That's a permanent position.
Okay, well, listen, we're going to have a great time. Joey, I look forward to seeing you. Thanks for being on the show, man. And everybody, be sure to go to Voice of Victory Lane on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe to the page, and go to our all-new Facebook page, Voice of Victory Lane, and like that and share it. Share this video, invite a friend, bring somebody who's never been to a dirt track race before. This would be a great one to break them in anytime that the super late models are in town. So again, July 16th, this Saturday night, the Carolina Clash Super Late Models will be in action inside the Fayetteville Motor Speedway, also known as the Carolina Bull Ring, inside Wayne Gray Stadium. Tonight's show has been brought to you in part by Raging Rooster Catering out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Tony and Bobby Jackson, proud sponsors of Voice of Victory Lane with Kip Thompson. And as always, be on the lookout. I just might be coming to a racetrack near you, and we could be talking to you on our show coming up next. Who knows? We'll see everybody Saturday. Fayetteville Motor Speedway will be the place to be. Thanks for watching.